We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at Lumen Field here in the Soto District of Seattle. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
On play action, they'll throw. On the RPO, he'll keep, and he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to throw. Oh, his first throw of the season is intercepted. And they will score a pick six for a Bears touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
To throw, Williams. Oh, his first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked off by Ernie Curtis Jones.
Over first and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
65, Cash. 65. Get it.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Touchdown, Seahawks. Christian Watson. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
On this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And, Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. And he starts his new year off on the right foot as well, as this kick is good.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin first and 10. Here's Williams. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
And the Bears first down. A gain of 14. And the Bears first down.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a first and goal right at about the 6-yard line. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up second.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll drop the throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
First down, Chicago.
first down. Here's Mitchell. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Throwing is Williams. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Well, I think you have to forgive him just a little bit here because he's out of the pocket trying to make a play. But he rushes this throw and just wings it downfield right over the head of his wide-open receiver.
To throw, it's Williams. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. They'll go play action here with Williams. They'll try and do this himself toward the back corner of the end zone, but he did not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. And his kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Here we go on 2nd and 12. There's a short one caught by Johnson. It'll go as a gain of 4. And 3rd and 8 now.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
7 Pirates, 7. Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Ready? Cougar 19. Go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he gets gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
A 2-yard gain.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Seahawks will call on Michael Dixon on 4th down to punt this one away. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
We're certainly not going to see a better punt than that. Definitely taking a chance, because if that thing clips the pylon, it comes out to the 20, but instead it goes out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following that punt, which turned out as well as it possibly could have, this offense has 99 yards to go to the other end zone.
And defense is frothing at the mouth with a chance to get points themselves. If they tackle a runner in the end zone, safety. And if there's a holding call in the end zone, that's also a safety as well. So either way you decide to go on offense, you've got to be careful. Partner, I think that play echoed a short yardage run. I know they were backed against their own goal line, but when they stack the defensive line like that, if you find any type of a crease, you're up to the 3rd level before you know it.
On 1st down, they go back to Mitchell. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
This is 2nd and 8. Right back to Mitchell here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 48 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Looking to throw is Williams. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield, a really nice pickup.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
To the air, Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Williams. And it's complete to Mitchell. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He'll take his shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Xavier Worthy, 46 yards. And the Bears are once again back in front. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your turkey bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Seahawks 14. Santos to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw here. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Jonathan Grenard in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, yeah, right at the 15-yard line here.
And I'm not sure if he got a little sloppy with his mechanics or just put too much juice on the snap. But either way, this one ends up out of the punter's reach. And now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were in the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Looking to throw. Williams. Here's Mitchell with a catch out of the backfield.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
He's got the connection to Moore. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. And the Bears first down.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain.
It's a gain of
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
at the Seahawks 38-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Back to throw. Williams. And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be second down. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Second down and 6 now. Looking to throw. Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll just get rid of it.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They need to get this to the 24 on third down. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Luther Burden as the first half is winding down. And the Bears will extend their lead here just before halftime.
The kick is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
14. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Come on.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play.
Targets the sideline. He'll complete this pass to Johnson.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this 3rd quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Open man down the field. That's Burden. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked off by Ernest Jones.
That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Down to about the 23.
Well, they still have time to get established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
So, Chatties. 23, 2nd and 8.
Panther Street.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And they'll get him down right about the 20.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. It's pretty much been completely neutralized.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, and now they look up for 3rd and 5.
He'll try and do this himself. Pass taken in by his good tight end.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Back to throw here. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Theo Johnson from a yard out. And the Seahawks take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6.
Slide on for the extra point. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. That's to Mitchell out of the backfield. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start those drives, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Running left, here's Mitchell. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop it behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to get that to his running back.
Oh, bro, where are y'all at? Where the fuck are you at in that situation? Where? If I'm there, where is the purple, the yellow? Where are you at? The fuck?
There's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
That's into the hands of Worthy. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. From the gun, again to Mitchell. And he'll go down at the 28. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
1st down, Bears.
Here's Williams. And that's incomplete.
And now to common sight, at least on this drive, a momentary setback though for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. He's got this Cabrera burning. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
3rd and 7.
Throwing is Williams. Screen play setting it up for Mitchell. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 3 yards, all they can muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain. They'll go. Here's Williams. And it's incomplete.
Okay, boy.
And they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And that will force a turnover on downs. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out when they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around.
Oh, gosh, bro. God damn, bro. I can't get shit.
No gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially when we get deeper in the game. That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for
Oh my goodness, bro. All I had to do, I should have secure catch that. Damn, bro.
And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line.
Damn.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they...
Oh, this nigga dropped the fucking ball, bro. Oh, Christian? I thought you was good. That's why I didn't press secure.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and 4.
Let's go now. 50 evil.
A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 71 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just floated from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. To throw, it's Williams. There's a short throw, it's caught by Connect. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
Let's not quibble about the game there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
And this offense on third down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. He's going to get the first down here as he's taken. Good enough to keep the drive moving. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun, and he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Luther Burden. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bears will add to their 4th quarter.
See that, bro.
To try here for the extra point.
Trying to get there.
Will take a 10-point lead.
So sorry to see that, like I don't need you back.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as we get this start out to 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
What the?
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That good for 22 and a first down.
Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Liking 18.
Here's a play fake as they set up the throw. He finds Smith and Jigba. And a great strong move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
What's he not out of there, bro?
Right there as he's going to get this down the inside
Gotta
of the
be out of there, bro.
43 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Most of their damage is
Boom.
through the air. I mean, they've run the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Smith and Jigba with the ground. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, did a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. Elijah Arroyo, 32 yards. And the Seahawks have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Slaw is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one.
Come on, team. Let's get to it.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchdown. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is find a way to keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure they're able to get the ball back. Their dream scenario.
Hey, watch the run, baby. Watch the run, baby.
So the game ends. You're kneeling down with the football.
Now a 2nd and 10. Look at the throws, Williams. That's Mitchell. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play this football game. Nicholas completes a run. He's taken down past the 50. It's a pickup of 10 of the Bears' first down.
And that pickup of the first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really need to stop
So frustrating defensively. You're a play away from football back here, down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this will probably get away from them.
They run over Senator Mitchell.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken out at the line of scrimmage. 3 points separating these two.
Come on, baby.
2 minutes left.
Come on. Let's get it.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11.
You got something that's why you don't get it. Oh, my friend,
They'll go play action here with Williams. The RPO to keep it himself. This one can play to his fullback out of the backfield. This was now the timeout. The defensive line burn it here with 1:51 left.
hello.
Their intention is they're absolutely showing it.
Oh,
They're
no,
down to this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, my,
Five points of contact necessary at this stage within a long first down.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before it's out of bounds.
I like to call there because that was one you take time off the clock and getting closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, they want to hear tick, tick.
yeah, what you say? I couldn't hear him. There's so much noise in here. They want him to play the quads and the triples for me. For 25 straight. What's the next?
Oh, my gosh, bro.
Strong running gets him to the 9-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Oh,
What? No, Mary. Yeah, we was already in here standing there quiet.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
Well,
Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're getting
0
to yard line.
9
It's like
to
drawing a
1
line in the
to
sand.
Temple.
Who's going to make the
And I mean,
stand
you
here?
do not have
Defensive
to
guys, they
be
know if he gets in the
power.
end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the
To
football
be
right now, they're thinking about
I
just
saw
pounding it in
how
there.
Theo
Gotta hold him to 3 to keep this a one-score game. Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
tell him down. I said, yellow.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he's going to bull his way down about the 1-yard line. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout.
Uh-huh.
As they're getting just over 90 seconds to go in the ball
You'll
game.
diss me.
A big play, if you think about it right now, in this season opener. It's third and
I
goal.
don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Harris. He'll score. Touchdown, Chicago.
I feel bad.
So they brought the extra break in down to the 1-yard line. They're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I'm a little mind-blowing on this one. Coach Madden, we love this. Power football, cat on ass, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here's first and 10. They'll start out here with jet sweep. Spins by. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Out of bounds at the
And a lot of
31.
times, these boys, they either go for nothing, or they go for big yardage in here. They got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
They'll come up now on second down. They'll set up to throw. This complete to Smith and Jigba. And able to get this one across the 35 before he's brought down. They're still both as he's dribbling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. First and 10 here.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw. They'll right back to Smith and Jigba. And he's tackled inside the 40 to the 35.
16 more yards. That's another Seahawks.
Let's start with the passing game as he looks to throw. Airs it out to the corner. Throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now second and 10. On play action, they'll throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one of the launches. And now it brings up third down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is intercepted.
Wow,
That
pass.
should do it. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off.